Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close-up look at the DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. So let's go ahead and open up the box. So we do that by, of course, cutting apart the sticky tape. And then, of course, popping the flap or tab out, and then of course lifting up the box flap to reveal the DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. So you can see the bathtub rack on the inside. Let's remove it from its shipping box, and of course making sure that we remove all the contents from the box. So being very careful here, just tipping out the contents, and always just checking through, making sure nothing is left behind inside the box. So setting the box to the side, and now we can take a close-up look. But before that, let me set the extendable bathtub rack in the middle of the frame here, so you can have a nice clear view of the contents which was removed from the box. So here, nice good view here of the extendable bathtub rack. So right there and there, nice good view, and there we go. So everything clearly displayed in the frame. So okay, so let's first start off by taking a look at these two pieces. So nice close-up look. So they have a slightly glossy finish, and they appear, to my guess, they seem to be dividers to organize or section the contents of the bathtub rack. Okay, so nice close-up look right there. So fairly thick plastic. They're made out of plastic and have a slightly glossy finish, and of course the color is white. And now setting these two pieces down so we can take a nice close-up look at the rest of the extendable bathtub rack by DH Outdoors. So taking a close-up look now, you can see the bathtub rack, or one part of it. So giving you a nice overall look at the bathtub rack. So very light in weight, and just to give you some sense of the size, resting it in the palm of my hand right there. And now just going to set my hand over it, so you have some sense of size right there, or perspective at least. And now giving you a close-up look to this side of the bathtub rack. It's right there, and close up. So it does have a slightly glossy finish as well. And right here on the end, there is a layer of foam padding to provide some grip when you rest this side of the wing or shoulder of the bathtub rack on the edge or side of your bathtub. So right here, looking at the cross section, you can see the thickness of the plastic. So you can see that it does flex somewhat, yet it is pretty durable. No cracking or creaking noises right there. So right there you can see I've pulled it apart, or at least trying to pull it apart. Right there, it's not going to snap or break right there. So nice and durable and light in weight. can see just 2 fingers holding one side of this DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. So nice, good look all around. At the underside, and inside as well, just to give you a nice thorough look at this side of the extendable bathtub rack, and taking a look at the opposite side. So I'm going to slide the side that we've just seen to the top of the frame and bring up close this other side, or the opposite side right here. So giving you a look this time round. So once again, of course, that consistent glossy finish, slightly glossy finish, and that foam pad on this edge or side of the extendable bathtub rack. And you can see there are grooves to channel water down and through the bathtub rack, so it's not going to pool with water when water gets splashed into the rack or onto the rack. So nice, good overall look. Once again, I'm just showing you just how light and durable this is. Just pulling the sides apart right there. No creaking, cracking, or snapping or breakage right there. So very light in weight, like I said. Both sides very light in weight. And this side, of course, has the grooves to slot the opposite side into. So let's go ahead and do that. So giving you a look at both parts right now, side by side, as best I can in the frame. And right there. And now let's go ahead and put it together by simply sliding the two parts together. So making sure that the grooves are aligned, or at least these sides are aligned neatly with the grooves. And you can see there are little notches on the end of the right hand side one, or at least the one that's on the right hand side of the frame, to go under, and so that it locks in place once it's gone through the tabs or upper parts of this left hand side right there of the extendable bathtub rack. So giving you a look close up right there, and now we can retract it completely. So fully retracted, it is about 58.5 centimeters wide, and fully extended, it extends up to 86 centimeters wide or long right there, giving you a nice good look right there, fully extended in the frame or right across the frame. And those partitions or dividers, just going to slide them up right there, so you have a nice complete view of the entire DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. And just like that. And of course you can set it in any width, as this is completely smooth and stepless. So very easy to adjust to the desired width of your bathtub in which you want to use this bathtub rack or organizer or tidy or caddy in. So right there, giving you a close-up look at the DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. So right there, very light in weight, fully retracted right there. And if we need to extend it, simply pull the sides apart to the desired width or length. So nice and simple to put together and of course use. And just to give you some perspective as well, let's go ahead and put the dividers in first. So of course we want to put it on the upper part by sliding them into the grooves. So they are the vents. So make sure that they are set in the correct. So just doing it with one hand, very simply popping it into the desired section. Should you need to create different compartments or sections for your items or bath products and accessories. It seems that the dividers go into the narrower of the two sections, or the inner section. As you can see, the inner length of the, or inner part of the two sections of the extendable bathtub rack. So very simply popping it in. So if we need to do that, right there, and it sets in place very simply, just like that. No effort at all. I made it look a lot harder than it actually was or is, because I've got that tripod and camcorder in the way. So very easy to pop in and of course remove. So giving you that look right there, up close. Should you need to section or divide your bath products and items. Okay, and to give you some sense of the size as well, or I do have this bottle of simple micellar shower gel here, and placing it right there to give you some idea of the size of this DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. So right there, and of course the width as well, how deep and wide the compartment or inside width of this DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack is. Okay, so there we go, just popping that bottle back out again. And also one thing I noticed is that by placing the divider there, I've limited the closure of the bathtub rack. So this of course prevents accidental closure and of course the bathtub rack from falling into your bathtub should you have a narrow width bathtub. So that's the DH Outdoors Extendable Bathtub Rack. Thanks for watching and happy organizing!